So I want to tell you a story about the first time I traveled to England and Scotland. Really, they don't sign Scotland the same as we do on the sleeve here. They do more of a gesture like the bagpipe, you know? So they move their arm like they're doing the bagpipe. You know, the guys with the kilts and the hats, they do the bagpipe. So in Scotland, they sign it like this. So while I'm telling the story, I'm going to sign it like that instead of the sign that we use here in America. Okay? You know, the history in Scotland was really interesting. Scotland and England used to actually be at war. England, yeah, they're pretty close to each other, and they used to be at war. So I was really fascinated by the history with that, you know, and with the deaf gesturing and stuff. See, I would sign my name like this with two hands instead of the one hand that we use in America, which was really interesting. So it was interesting to become involved in the deaf culture and see that. Also, the service there was so different than in America. They were always offering you stuff. You want cookies, you want tea, coffee. You know, I don't drink coffee, but the sign for tea was different. Instead of using two hands like this, they use one hand and do like the same gesture but by the mouth. Wow, yeah, so they would just keep giving you out food and chatting with you, and everybody was really social there. They'd be like, do you want more tea? And so if I asked for more tea, they'd fill your cup right back up, and the tea there, oh, it was delicious. I asked them how they made their tea because it was so different, and they said they put the tea in, some milk, and some sugar, and that's it. And it was so sweet, it was perfect. America's tea is nothing like what I had there for tea. It was so delicious. I really enjoyed sitting and chatting and socializing with everybody there. But then when it was time for bed, somebody brought me up to my special bedroom and went all the way up. I opened the door and I was shocked. There was a huge king bed. It was beautiful. The room was so fancy. And then the man said, okay, well, they said, all right, a man will be up to service you. Okay, I thought, that's a little weird. And then, you know, the person who brought me up to my room left. And I was thinking, what does that mean? So I changed my clothes. I had no idea what that meant. Changed my clothes, and then a man opened the door and said, can I help you with anything? I told him, you know, I'm feeling a little nauseous. And he said, okay, I'll be right back. I thought, okay, what does that mean? I was a little, you know, a little nervous. And he came back and he brought me a warm, you know, bottle of water. And I put it on my belly. He told me to rub my belly with the water. And I was a little embarrassed, but I rubbed my belly and it was so perfect. And he made sure that I was all set before he left. I was so satisfied with the service there. I really can't emphasize that enough. I will never forget my experience there. It was wonderful.